Hey traders, welcome. And I have a special guest for you once again to share his trading journey with you. His name is Peter. Peter, welcome. Thank you for joining me. How are you?
I am doing awesome. It is awesome to be able to be with you.
Well, I'm happy to have you here. And what I'm really excited to share is basically your trading journey so far. So can you give us a little bit of history about how you started, where you started, all that kind of stuff?
Sure. Back in 2008, I had started, kind of dabbling in the market, and I started making some money, and I was part of the crash, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was really a newbie, and that was it. And because of that, I lost a lot of money.
Mhm.
Back in 2022, I started dabbling in it, started doing some different um, strategies. 2023, I kind of went through a course that gave me some better strategies, and it was the strategies that I was looking for because I didn't know strategy or that type of stuff. It was, your newbie stuff. Hey, jump in, it's going up. Oh, it's going down, let's jump out. That's not how you do it. That's just not.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
4 or 5 months ago, I started really focusing on this trading, my trading journey.
Up to this point, what all have you tried to do as far as learning to trade? Has it been courses and books and like that kind of thing? What have you used so far?
Back in 2008, I did like Invest Tools. It was a company that used to train, and so
Okay.
I did some of that. Um, it worked out okay. It wasn't the greatest. Um, I did some strategies that you guys teach. I did the indecision candle. I've done your volume profile, which I love. I think that's awesome. I've done different, like a 10 MA strategy, um, those types of different ones. Education wise, I've just kind of joined a couple different groups and kind of learned their type of strategy, but that's about it.
Has most of that been like do it yourself courses or mentorships or kind of like learning in groups?
A lot of it's been do it yourself courses, books, that type of stuff. I've done, one or two mentorships, but not very many.
Leading up before you took any mentorships with us, what were the biggest challenges for you with your trading?
That's a good one because I had a lot. Because I've traded before and I lost money, my emotion, my confidence, my all of that was demolished. It wasn't there. I thought, oh, it's just going to be like before. Could I, Peter, be able to trade? And that's where you're looking at it and saying, oh, well, yeah, I can trade. Well, can I? You get that feeling, and
Mhm.
that was the biggest challenges, I guess I would say.
I can only imagine traders in the 2008 crash, and we're talking about the real estate crash of
Yes.
'08 that crashed the market. I can only imagine the confidence shake that that must have had for individuals that had been winning and then lost everything. I get that. So you're coming from a deficit, not only financially but also emotionally. So that's a huge insight for you. Now, what? How did push button trading, both our technology and whatever our coaching, our community, all of that, the company itself and the technology, how has that helped you with those challenges?
Oh my goodness. The the biggest problem I had is the emotion. I really did. Um, I took Matt's Indecision Candle course,
Mhm.
which took took a lot of trying to figure things out and try to hey, okay, this is the entry point. Where's your stop loss? It was look at the strategy, push the button, walk away. So it took a lot of that out. Um, because took the push button indecision candle strategy, I was part of the push button strategy community, which on Wednesdays what we have courses where you're almost accountable to setting up your goals, and it was talking more about your mindset, and that to me, the more I've done this and the more I see what's going on, that's the key. That is the key. The mindset of you, the emotional state of you. The before you sit down at the computer, it's where are you? What are you like? And to me that has been mind blowing. It is it's crazy on how much that sets you apart from other traders.
Yeah, I see this all the time where, we spend probably 80% of our time, if not 100% of our time, on 20% of the trading, which is the technical part of it, learning the skills. And I firmly believe that trading is 80% mental, 20% technical, and it might even be 90-10. But we spend so much time focusing on that small little portion of it and none on the other part, and we wonder why 95% of all traders fail.
That is absolutely correct. And I 100% agree with you,
Yeah,
especially after going through what I've just gone through. You know,
yeah.
I've been trading. It's not like new, and I'm funded now. And it hasn't been that long that I started getting my funding ready or going.
First of all, congratulations about that. And let's actually dive into that a little bit more. So, when you say funded, you just passed what's called an assessment account. So, you have tried out basically for getting access to other people's money and you're trading that. So, you have an account with, I'm guessing, Apex. Is that correct?
That is correct. It is Apex, and that's what I used.
Awesome. So you passed your assessment. So congratulations. You now have real money that you're trading with, which is awesome. Tell us a little bit about how you approached it, how you did it. If you had to, did you blow up any accounts in the process? What was the journey to get funded?
So I took the indecision class in April,
Mm-hmm.
and in April I was doing, and that's the strategy I used, is the indecision candle, and that is what got me funded. But I played around with it a lot. I did blow the account up one time in April, but I wasn't. I was playing. It was, oh, this is it. This is it. And Matt said something, and at the time I was like, really, Matt? 200 back trades? Are you kidding? And I'm like, now? I did the 200. I actually went over 200. But after that, I started seeing, okay, there is the indecision candle. That's what we're talking about. That's where it is. That was a huge confidence builder because I could see it. I could see my trades. I could see it wasn't, oh, I did 20 trades and I did 10 good and 10 bad. It wasn't that. I did 200 and I did 150 good and 50 bad, or something
Nice.
of that nature, which was a huge confidence builder. So, May 8th, May 6th, I'm sorry. So that beginning of that week, I was like, okay, I'm going to start this assessment account. And I did a reset. I was like, okay, we're going to start it. This is what we're going to do. I used the micro NQ. The reason I picked the micro NQ was I wanted the risk low. I didn't want to do this fast. My goal was sometime in June. That's all I said. I didn't actually put a date. I don't recommend putting a date. And I just said, okay, this is it. And I started going through each single trade. And then it was, wait a second, why is that why am I doing a trade like that? Where's my consistency? So I started with consistency and trying to make it go. It took me 3 weeks. It was actually a little over 3 weeks. I think it was on a Tuesday. I started on a Monday, and it was like on a Tuesdays when I got funded. So
That's amazing. So congratulations. Now, are
thank you.
there any lessons that you've learned in this last little probably year of your trading journey that you wish you'd knew earlier?
You know what? Honestly, it's the mindset. I really wish I knew more about that. Um,
Mm.
it wasn't until I started looking deeper into that it was okay. That's where it is. You're correct. We spend all of this time looking at this strategy and this strategy and strategy. Oh, wait a second. I needed a strategy. Oh, no, that's not what you need. You need to have your mindset in. I think that's the biggest thing. And if there's anything I can say, that is what people should focus on. Anybody can learn a strategy, honestly. Any
Mhm.
of those strategies out there work. I've done different ones. They work. I'm not saying they don't work, but how do you enter them? How do you cope with the losses? How do you cope with the wins? What's your emotion state? You know, I think that's the biggest thing. I really do.
Yeah, that's absolutely huge. And that leads to, the strategy hopping, all sorts of things. And most new traders, they'll hit a loss, they'll skip on and look for something else. And they'll just keep fighting that circle all the way around. They just keep chasing the losses. It's unfortunate. But Peter, thank you so much. You have been just amazing with what you've had to offer here. There's a lot of good nuggets there. Is there anything that we haven't covered that you would love for me to ask you right now?
Um, no, I think that's probably about it. I really do. I've just got to leave with um, do back testing. I seriously, I now I wish Matt said 500. I really do. So it was do some back testing and also build that confidence, get that mindset. You know, join a community that will keep you accountable. That's one thing that this you guys' community does in the strategy community. It keeps you accountable. It builds a goal. What's your goal this week? What did you accomplish this week? Those are questions that are asked. Not exactly questions. So I think that's what I could leave.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Peter. I am looking forward to watching your success as you continue and grow and learn and just develop as a trader. So thank you so much for sharing your insights with us. And we look forward to seeing you guys the next time.
All right. Thank you, Tracy.